Welcome to another edition of Money, Power, Respect. If you're new here, we will be discussing sex, cars, money, and men. I'm your host, Jaguar Paul. As always, please hit the like, subscribe, and share button. Your support helps the creation of new content. Because I follow the Primal rules, I was able to avoid the next situation 2 different times. It is time for you to subscribe so that you can be updated on Primal rules. In this episode, we're going to get right to it. Get out your pens and take notes. Primal rule number 1. To all men on the face of the planet, regardless if you're married, single, divorced, living with, or have a long-term partner, you must always get a DNA test the moment the child is born. Write it down, stick it in your wallet, put it in your phone, wherever you have to store it, because this is the most crucial moment in your life. Never sign the birth certificate until the results of this DNA test comes back, or you are stuck with that child for the next 18 years, regardless if you are the father or not. Because in most cases, the courts or a judge will deem that you have bonded with the child, and so therefore you are the legal parent. Now you should know that every state and every country has different laws concerning paternity, custody, child care, child support, all of these things. You need to go out and learn what your state and what your country is saying about your paternity and your paternity rights and your paternity financial obligations once the child is born and you have signed your name as the father. Now, this is the part where I'm going to hear millions of you wise guys say, it'll never happen to me because I'm rich, I'm sexy, I'm well hung, I am cool, I am famous. Let me tell you something. Even these famous women are cheating. Just look at them. Especially America's sweetheart. Meg Ryan cheated on her husband. So what makes you think even a famous or just average-looking woman on the street of any race, of any nationality, albeit single or married, doesn't suffer from the same thing? They are all looking for something better, regardless of what you think and how you feel. So do not be fooled by all the smiles, the tears, the lies. Gentlemen, there are just too many studies, too many reports. There is just too much information out there to show you that women are cheating left and right regardless of age, religion, looks, status. It just doesn't matter. And they are willing to hide it through paternity fraud because they couldn't give a hoot about you. So protect yourself and just look at the numbers. They back up what we're saying. So it can and will happen. But there are things you can do to protect yourself. 1, never have unprotected sex, ever. 2, never trust a female when she tells you that she is using some sort of birth control method. Never believe that. 3, whenever you are done with your birth control, flush it down the toilet. Never leave it in her waste paper can. Never leave it in the bed. Never leave it where they can pick it up and use it. Because there are worldwide studies that show up to 30% of the fathers listed on birth certificates are not actually the biological parent. The further west in the world that you go, the statistics vary, but they appear to be climbing, and some say as high as 70% are not the actual biological fathers. And there still will be plenty of you that won't believe your sweetheart would cheat on you. But guess what? They will do it with your best friend. They will do it with your relative. They will do it with coworkers. They will do it with people that you hate just to piss you off. Because the numbers prove that that's what they're doing. They have notoriously done it to servicemen on tours, firemen working shifts overnight, policemen working shifts overnight. They will do it to you when you're out on those tours on the oil rigs. You name it, they're waiting for their opportunity to fool around. It is now time for you to take back control of your life. You get into that kid's room, you get a sample, you go to an independent lab, you have it checked. If it is good, then you have no worries. If it is not, then you need to look into the laws of your state or country and start taking back your life by learning and living the primal rules. As always, thank you for watching and see you next time.